the ring assisted reverse lunge. So grabbing that ring, we're taking a step back, and with the elbows bent, we are putting a little bit of weight on these arms. So we're leaning back a little bit so the strap is nice and tight. So when we're standing, we want to stand, when we're starting, we're standing nice and tall. We're having a good neutral starting position. So we initiate the movement by stepping back with one leg, and definitely using your arms to help keep you balanced if this is a new movement for you. So once you plant your foot 3 to 4 feet behind, you're going to have your heels up and you're going to be on your toes. So it bends, right? You're not on the tippy toes, but the top of your forefoot. So once you have good balance, we're going to bend both knees to bring that back knee towards the ground, and the elbows are extended. So your body is still nice and upright, and we're putting a good amount of pressure on this front leg. So once that back knee touches the floor, we're going to step up back to the starting position. And in this demonstration, we're alternating legs, but you could finish all the reps in one side and move on to the other leg. So we are using just enough of the rings or your arms as support. We don't want to completely rely on it too much. So we see here, I'm showing you guys a little fault. So when we go back, this is an image where we're leaning way too far back with the arms. We're not using the back leg at all. And there's going to be a lot of pressure on this front foot. So even from the start, you want to start with the mentality that you're weaning off of using the rings. So you don't want to rely on the rings too much. So leaning too far back. Another fault that we see is when you step way too far back with this foot and you're still hanging too much on the rings with your arm and you're just using this front leg. So that is not what we want to see, because that's not a realistic lunge that we'll see without these rings as assistance. I want to bring those rings back safely. So I slowed down the video for you guys a little bit. So as with all movements for beginners, everything is very slow, very deliberate. We're pausing at the bottom and at the top, or the starting and the finish part of the movements. And we're approaching everything as practice. Even though it is going to be written down as a workout, you will be getting a sweat in. Everything we're doing here is we're teaching your body how to do these movements correctly, so your joints and your muscles and your soft tissue could handle this load and this new stretched position that we're putting your body in. So that was the ring assisted reverse lunge.